Sorry, there was an ad break in there, but I was on a roll, so and I'm behind in chat. So I didn't stop for the ad break. Sorry, folks. We weren't necessarily. I mean, we kind of were talking about on topic stuff. Yeah. Sure. All right. Let me see. Where are we at? Yeah. This looks good. Oh, Charlie first. All right. So we shouldn't have any problem in completing. We just completed that other one. We shouldn't have any problem with this one because now we got a tank again. So now we got a tank again. Monastic, has there been a patch for Strongheart? Because nothing, I haven't seen an announcement about a Strongheart change. So maybe, oh, wait, no, there was a patch. There's a patch. Hold on. There's a patch. There is a patch. Turning this off. We're going to restart. Maybe we'll get it in game and we can talk. Okay, apologies. I was like, has there been a thing? Because they haven't said a thing yet. And then I looked over and it said season pause updates. So they're still calling it a season pause, but they're changing things. Okay. That's the way they're going to go with it. Did it patch in here? Yes. Okay, here we go. Witchlight, Tier 5 Global Blessing, has been updated to perfectly eventful. Increases damage of all champions by 100% for each event, buff, or boon that you have active, staticking additively. Okay, that's not bad. Zerix's Tier 5 Global Blessing has been updated to Collection Completionist. Increases damage of all champions by 10% for each collection quest and guide quest completed, stacking additively. Additively sucks, but I get that they didn't want to make it too strong. That's fine. That's still a bonus. It's still better than a lot of the blessings, I feel like, for our globals. They still end up being better than most globals. Strongheart update. Season 9 has been replaced by Event Token Scavenger. Aww. That's a shitty name. Which... Sorry, whoever named that it is. You know it is. Which functions similar to Presto's Motor Component Scavenger ability, except it grants extra event tokens instead. The day counter for event tokens scavengers, extra tokens per day, has been backdated to start on Strongheart's original release date. Okay. So it's a low value of... I mean, if it's like Presto's, it sounds like it's going to be a low value that's just a whatever. Feels like. Presto's is kind of a whatever. A Just Quest has been replaced by a Righteous Event, which buffs Justice Needs champions for each event buff or boon you have active. Okay, this is specialization. Since event buffs can persist outside of events, the specialization can now be chosen even when an event is not running. That's true. That's true. Okay, so more consistency. The feat that buffs Season Knight now buffs Event Token Scavenger. Oh, increasing the odds of extra event tokens dropping and greatly reducing the amount of time it takes to reach cap. There's still a cap, though. Okay. Yeah. I was excited about Presto at first, and then extra note: the Strongheart Season 9 update has been slated to turn on March 27th after the end of the Festival of Fools event. Okay, so it's not done yet. However, it come to our attention the server update that enabled it was crediting the tokens. Oh, in advance of its attention loss, the result simply having credit towards or reach the cap for the ability already. Okay, well, whatever. So it looks like it is in, but they weren't intending it to be in. Well, that's interesting. Undermountain. Look, if you don't think, or if I should say, if you think, I'm trying to get this right, if you think I haven't already pitched dungeons in their Dungeons and Dragons game and didn't use Undermountain as an example, you don't know me very well. You better believe I pitched Undermountain as a dungeon. Undermountain's already in the game, like as a destination. Like, I would love a Trials work with spent resources. Yeah, no, absolutely. Let's just pause all of future seasons. Look, they need Timegate 2.0 to align with Events 2.0, or Timegate 3.0, excuse me, to align with Events 2.0. They need a Trials rework, Trials and the Forge. Those need quality of life upgrades. We need the alchemy system in the game. and make sure that's working. They need to polish the collection and guide quest systems, and they need to polish Events 2.0. I want all of those things before they ever approach another major new system. I would even like to see a patron pass, because I'm not super happy with patrons in their current state. I would like to see all of those things before we see a major new system or another season's attempt. I would love all of those things. Yeah, we don't need hologram cards, just foil. Like some way to make it look like foil. That's basically what we're talking about. Yeah. No, I always notice eventually. I just don't always notice for the taxes on the. I don't always notice on the same stream. It's only a loss if the giveaway is a new thing which was created, like a skin or familiar, because it costs us champion unlocks on Electrum chests or losses. I feel like it. I don't know. We are very clearly exactly not on the same wavelength. I don't know what to tell you. If you would like to ask them their opinion, I don't think they would agree with you. But no, maybe they do. Yeah, I don't. You're giving away content that might need to be earned in the game. You're just giving it to people up front, and that could be content that they could pay cash for. If companies agreed with you, then all of the platforms would allow giveaways, and they don't. That's why not all platforms get champion giveaways, because others are like, no, that's stuff we could make money off of. You can't just give that away. What drew me was the ability to hide the game in my Steam library so my friends don't see me having it open 24/7. Wow. Look, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. We've seen the relaunch of Warhammer Online. I think you mean, have I seen the fan server? Unless there's something new that I haven't heard about. I have a feeling, because I'm friends with so many Warhammer Online devs, or I'm still friendly with them, I would have heard something if that game was coming back. But the fan server's been around for a long time. I've talked about that before in my thoughts on fan servers. Yeah, there's a fishing game, Call of the Wild. It's like an open world fishing game, free on Epic right now. I don't know if it's any good or not. I don't know if it's any good or not. Yeah, if I catch you trying to overpay taxes, I just reject the payment. I have to manually do all that. Maybe the farm upstate is called Pause, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Strongheart should, I would say it should work like Presto. You should be able to collect it in the background. And the alchemy system kind of be a new system since there's nothing like that existing. But it's not a major new system. It's not like a new content. It's not. So when I think of like a major new system, I'm thinking like a dungeon or something on the level of trials or Modrons, like major new system. Alchemy is a thing that they've been discussing for a while, so it wouldn't be coming out of nowhere as just a like surprise. We developed this type of situation. I guess is really what I'm referring to. Like I wouldn't want dungeons coming out. I wouldn't want some other insert into game content here until we have these other things that they've talked about and that the community is very interested in. Yeah. What if they said the alchemy system would do? Just like turn 10 type of one potion into a speed potion? I mean, it has something to do. They haven't gone into the full details, but yeah, it's a way to use all those extra potions you don't want and turn them into things that you do. And they announced yesterday that would include potions of polish too. If you have more potions of polish, then you have slots to put them on, which is a reality for some people. You could turn them into something else, maybe even legendary potions. They mentioned so. For people who have all of that stuff already. Re-idle champions clients open 24/7. Sometimes I have 3 open, but I don't like it. I don't care for fan servers, especially when the original main game is still running. Well, I mean, Warhammer Online isn't running. But my thing with fan servers is like if I was playing a game, and this here I've done this for multiple games, then people tried to resurrect a fan server. To me fan servers are necromancy. My friend died, and we had a wake, and we celebrated them, and we mourned them, and we moved on, and then someone came along, dug up the body, and reanimated the corpse. And it's not my friend anymore, but it looks like them. To me, that's what fan servers are. And I'm not trying to say that. I mean, there are a lot of people who just really enjoy them, and that's fine. But it's not the hi, Edmonto. But to me, that's not the game that I was playing before. Because so much whether people want to look at it this way or not, like the way I see it, because I've been behind the scenes of so many games now. Like a video game is a collaboration of artists creating art, and it's creating art in a very specific way. And you can have the same game and a different set of artists. It is a completely different game. So when a fan server pops up, it's a different game. It's similar in appearance, but it is not. Again, that's not your friend Bob that died. That's just something that looks like Bob. Yeah. So I've never been able to do them. Doesn't mean I'll get upset about it. Like there's a certain thing about like careful, like why did it die? Why did the game get shut down? And like careful how you bring it back. But regardless of those things, still it's just I can't go back and play them. Strongheart has a cap that's across multiple events. It seems weird to tie it to event tokens when it won't get distributed evenly. What do you mean? I don't understand that comment. Event tokens, I mean, it's just, he's earning some extra. There's a cap, so you're just going to, like, so when you first get him, it's going to be a bunch, potentially, if you go out and try to farm him. Kind of like with Presto. But then once you hit the cap, then it's just slow accrual. And it's going to be distributed evenly from that point on. I just want to make speed potions. Same. That's not all I would like to make, though. He called them alchemy and notary. I think because they're... I hate that. I hate alchemy. Somebody else, I think the community created the term notary because I think notary came up once because they were talking about, can we convert blacksmithing contracts and bounty contracts up, like use that system to convert up so that you have to open fewer. And so then it got notary tagged on. And I think they just need to ditch both of those terms and just call it a barter system where you're exchanging one thing for something else that you want. I think just get rid of alchemy and notary completely. Thematically, I think it just makes it easier because I think you're making it messy when you're trying to add that on. So yeah, I mean, they have talked about using that as a way to trade scrolls, like contracts and scrolls, maybe for something else. Ultimately, we don't know the full design doc, but But one of the things I said before is I would love to see them introduce new kinds of potions to the game that we just aren't that don't exist, and have there be two ways to get a hold of them. One, the alchemy system, and two, I think you ditch the garbage that's in the patron shop and replace it with these rare potions that you could only get otherwise by alchemy. I think you still want to make speed potions because those are the ones we're out of the most. But yeah, I think what's going to be trouble is like I don't think you should be able to craft like potions of polish. I think you. I mean, I'm here for it if they do, but I feel like that could be problematic. Or potions of golden. I think those two things could be problematic. I think crafting legendaries. I think that potions. No, I think that's the job of the forge. But turning legendary potions back into scales, absolutely. And like I've said before, they need to normalize the cost of forging a legendary, or people are going to exploit the hell out of that. So yeah, I would love to see the alchemy system do cool stuff, but I don't know. We don't know fully what Justin's design document looks like, right? We have put together some comments that have been made on Dev Insights. Or if something against Weekend at Bernie's, no, but that wasn't Weekend at Bernie's was not a necromancer reviving a dead person. It was just two people carrying around a dead person and pretending they were alive. Whole different situation. If you've never seen Weekend at Bernie's, that's fine. But if you got a couple hours, you'll probably laugh once or twice. I don't know that it was the greatest. It was an amazing movie, but it's definitely something that that is worth referencing on occasion. Because what a great concept! And the actor that played Bernie, wow. I mean, you got to hand it to him. It's difficult to play dead like that. Call it the bazaar or the marketplace or something. Yeah, I mean, it just needs to be some kind of barter system where you're exchanging stuff. Just call it a transmogrifier and confuse everyone. No crafting in-game content. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think you should be able to craft potions, polish, golden epics. Golden epics are more of the shop than in-game content. But Legos, you shouldn't be able to craft legendary potions. When we talk about Legos, we're talking about like legendary effects, folks. Not the toys that are fantastic. But yes, converting potions of polish into something else is confirmed. I think for me, a potion of polish should just turn into 125 blacksmithing contracts, like 125 levels worth of blacksmithing contracts, because that's what you get on a duplicate, right? To me, that's an easy add. I don't know why. What bud do you need to hit 1600? I have no idea. Yeah, I did not stop and look yesterday. On my way to 2000 with Rosie and Strix. Oh, is the Discord giveaway? Oh, the giveaway's live. Tiefling Glitch Miria skin and feet pack. Interesting. Huh. Okay, well, I will enter that, and I will not win. Oh, speaking of, what I can enter and immediately win is these Electrum codes that I've been ignoring. Oops, did I start that? I don't. Maybe go back. I didn't do it backwards. I was supposed to do it backwards. Supposed to start at the bottom and go up. Because there's some that I haven't put in since we streamed on Wednesday. On this account, but I did on my other account. Should have done this before I opened everything, huh? Wow. There's been a lot since Wednesday. Okay. Okay, we found that. Now the rest of the ones from today. Okay. That was a lot. We'll open those shortly. And right into an ad break. Yay. Yay. Weekend Bernie's is amazing. It's fun. I don't know about amazing. It's fun. It's funny. Not one of my favorite movies of all time, but I thought it was unique. Yeah. Just got out of the shower and Strong Heart rework. Yeah. We'll pause while we were on an ad break. Let's see. We need to go to 125, so we're definitely not going to get that far with click damage. Let me make sure I have a decent tank line for when the Frost Giant comes and tries to smack us. At least. And some multi-hit damage. Yeah. That'll be better than nothing. I mean, I guess I can just level it over to a certain degree. Let's at least get their buffs active. I don't remember. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I think that's probably wrong. But oh well. All right. All right. We're back from the break. I believe we're back anyway. Yeah. Weekend Birdies was interesting. Strongheart rework out in clients near you or coming soon, depending on your client. Probably not on the CNE client yet. Did you ever watch Swiss Army Man with Dan Radcliffe? I don't think so. That doesn't sound familiar. Laylokin says E430 for Area 1600. E430. Probably. I don't know. Imagine the confusion if we ever get a Lego and CNE crossover. I'm here for that confusion. I would love that. I would love that. Yeah, I mean, Lego making something with the D&D themed. Man, I would love a Lego D&D game. I always liked Lego games. I've got a Lego game on Steam that we never got around to playing. I think I have the Lego Star Wars series, and I was going to play it on stream, and I just never found the time. Just because I enjoy them, just pure enjoyment. It's not like they're the most amazing things ever made, but the humor was always funny to me. The interaction with Legos, it just made Kid Me super happy. Yeah, if they did something with D&D, that'd be great. But like as a video game. Does the Lego set double as a dice tower? I don't know. Probably not. It looked like a tavern, right? Hard to use my Lego collection as a standard for trains and minis. Look, I think, man, if I had more Legos and stuff and I actually played D&D in person, I think that's just how I would want to make maps and things. This is with Legos. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I think a whole collection. I think a D&D line with enemies and heroes and everything. Lego is expensive. No, I get it. But so are minis. So are minis. So I don't know that really changes anything, right? But yeah, I think that'd be neat. Yeah, D&D is not the game where, well, for a lot of people, they just dump so much money into it. I've put a little money into some things, but again, I don't have a lot of space or money, so to me it's more theater of the mind, because I've only ever played it online. So Lego D&D movie. That'd be funny. Already done it. Gave out custom minifigs for players. Nice. Yeah, I just think it's a great. I think that it's a great combination. I think if you already have Legos, that's the thing. If you already have Legos, I think you can do it. If you're just investing in them just to do it, I mean, obviously it's going to have a lot. It's going to cost a lot. But then again, you don't necessarily have to leave the pieces built all the time, too, right? You could take them apart, build something else. It's the joy of Lego. I know nowadays it's about, but like so many people are like, I built this thing. It sits on a shelf. Like I've got the Ecto 1 over there. But that's because a lot of times the sets are very specific. But when I was a kid, it was like they were all pretty cool generic pieces. There was some neat stuff that got introduced here and there, but you just took it apart and built all kinds of different stuff. It's a different vibe now, but people still do that. Like if you watch the Lego Masters show, it's take all these pieces and make something unique in it. I enjoy that show. The people that did, I don't know if people, spoilers for the last season. It's been over for a while, so it's your own fault. It's your own fault. The two guys that made the roller coaster that went up in a spiral instead of down. That roller coaster. Oh my god. Oh my god, that needs to be a roller coaster that ends up being a set, like something with that as a set. Because even the Lego Masters were like, "Oh my god, they made it work! Holy cow!" Like they didn't think it was gonna happen. Oh, so good. Like the guy that made the Lego roller coaster is one of the judges, and he was like, "What?" So good. Yeah, I think I might have my original Lego somewhere, but I did not have a lot. Again, I grew up poor, so when I got a Lego set, it was Christmas. Like literally, it was either my birthday or Christmas, and sometimes the Christmas ones were just the small ones, right? But it, piece after piece, collect it all, build new stuff. Lego pivoted all the licensed stuff with Star Wars back around the prequels. Well, they did it a little. I mean, that's probably the thing most people remember, but they were pivoting to licensed stuff. But that was still, I still see that as just a way to introduce bricks. I mean, they also had the robotic stuff, like the Technic stuff went out cool. But yeah, they definitely create a lot of, you build this and then you get pretty stuff for a while that sits somewhere, but that's not how everybody always uses it. So yeah, that's definitely, I think, what most people do with it, probably. But yeah, I'm totally envious of kids now that get to grow up with like modern Legos, with all the robotic stuff and the motors that just didn't exist back then. Oh my god. I mean, and on top of that, just really cool sets across all kinds of different IPs. But really, what that does, again, like for me, what that really does is create unique pieces that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise, and then you can try to come up with cool combinations for those pieces. Can you share links here? Only VIPs, so people with the little white diamond. Otherwise, the bot slaps you hard across the face with a frozen fish. Yeah, the fast core is solid. It's not quite as strong as the modest core, but I still prioritize the fast core when I'm doing stuff because a lot of times I can get things done with the fast core and it's fast. And if I have to switch at the last second, then I can switch over to something else, right? Lurking Riders got you on the links. The local garden park has yearly installation of sculptures built out of Legos. That sounds cool. Yeah. I went to like the Lego. Oh, what do they even call it? The Lego Park, like the thing, a few times in San Diego, north of San Diego. It was neat. It was neat. Again, kid me would have just been overjoyed. That would have been better than Disneyland back in the day. Like, I think probably one of the only things that I wanted to be when I grew up that I can remember from a kid that made any sense was I want to design Legos for a living. That would have been cool. But I didn't grow up with enough of them. But for me, that was I want to be an astronaut when I grow up. The thing that's just like, no, that's never going to happen. Frozen fish, not an old thawed fish. A frozen fish hurts. A lot. And Idle Champions and Legos have similarities, unique puzzle pieces, yeah. Legoland, that's it. Why could I not remember that? Yeah, I went to Legoland a couple times. When I'd have like my family coming in that had younger cousins, and we went. But I'm like, screw younger cousins. I'm enjoying this. Like, let's go. Give me an excuse. I'm the same way about Disneyland though. Like kids? No, I don't have kids. Let's go to Disneyland. I have the complete original space Lego from the 70s. Oh, I know. I have I think one of the big kits. I remember one of the big kits was like a Lego space thing from probably late 80s, early 90s. It's like the bluish purple with the red clear glass. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. Let me see. I think I've linked this before. Let me give me a second to look it up. It was a very specific. This was it. Wasn't it? No, that's not big enough. Well, maybe. This might have been it. I'll keep looking. This may very well have been it. No, that looks too small. Never mind. That's not it. That's way too small. Lego Space Factions. That's what it was called. That's the one that I had. That was the part of the thing. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, that's it. That's got to be. I just saw like it combined in a group image, and now I know exactly what I'm looking for. Where is it? They did a lot of them, and I only ever got one, and I was happy to have it. I was very happy to have it. Got it for a steal too, because I can't get it. We got it at Sears, and they hadn't put a price on it, and the person at the they don't have all the list here. The person that was working the register was like, well, it's probably this much. And we were like, sure. Yeah, it probably. And walked right out with it. Here it is. Oh, God. Man, I bet I don't have the book for it anymore, but I bet I could find that online. I'm sure I got the parts. Unfortunately, it's like a Space Police set, but that's it. I love that one. It looked so good with the blue and the clear red. Yeah, That was cool. That was the one. That was the one space one I got. But that was also the biggest Lego set I ever got as a kid. So that gave me so many pieces. Have I seen the weekend offer? No, let's go look. Gold Infernal Iron Chest. So it's a Carlock weekend and it doesn't show me the epic. It's definitely going to be a Carlock thing though. Because that's what Infernal Iron is for. It's for upgrading Carlock's heart. Hi, my name is C's Fun. I'm an adult that loves amusement parks. Yeah, look, I enjoy them. Let me restart here, folks. I mean, not just like Disney or Legoland, but like, I went to like Cedar Park for the first time as a grown ass adult. In my 30s, I had a blast. Knott's Berry Farm, sure. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. There it is. Rage. That's a good weekend. That's a good one. Yeah. I'll probably have to throw like $6 at this on my main. On my main. Yeah. Because I'm a Carlock main. Hey, let's open up these Electrums now. Well, remember, we're fishing for blues. For Rosie, Rosie needs a full suite of blues, but also for anybody else. For anybody else. We'll just take any blue we can get out of an Electrum. Not getting lucky. Not getting lucky. I mean, but it's great. We're getting gems and we're getting consumables, and we need those too. There we go. There's a Rosie, and it's for her ultimate. God dang it, game. Wow. Nope. One blue. Okay. But this gold Rosie chest will give us a blue. Hey, Busy Bee Stinger. Nice. Rosie's now got 2 blues. 2 blues. Yeah, I mean, she doesn't really have items that we're super intent on. Oh, and look, we can get another gold chest. I love this. All right. This should give us the blue for Bruner. It's the last blue we need. Nope. Nope. Not nowhere near the pity timer. Just dumps us an epic. The game's like, no, you don't get your last blue. You get an epic instead. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'll take it. Keep making fun of me like that, game. Make fun of me all day long like that, game. That's great. I'll take it. But yeah, that's the only person we need a blue on for Core and Evergreen is Bruner now. This doesn't matter. We should probably save this. And and then I was like, and I'll go load it into my Modron. I don't have a Modron. The Carlock now is the most G's on my account. They know their audience with these weekend chests. Yeah, look. Carlock's got fans. Do I see Sean on New Game Plus with regard to Rosie? I mean, I watched a little bit of it, but I don't know what you mean, though. Oh. If it gave him a Nat Shiny, make the account a Rosie main. Did it? I don't know. I must not have been watching at that point. No, but then he got with a wife it had. Yeah, that's the problem. You can't just say stuff like that. Can't just say stuff like that. Well, Sean, what were you thinking? 441 on gems. Oh, we have 5 time gate pieces. Dang it. That means we got the time gate piece today, like in the last episode or two, which is unfortunate because I wanted to get it after we got this. We didn't buy blessings. I didn't buy blessings. Oh my god. Totally forgot. Totally forgot after we did our deep run. Yeah, I was hoping I would get this before it dropped, but oh well. We are not going to be able to buy all of these. Yeah, okay. This one doesn't really matter. I mean, we'll buy it anyway, but won't really. Yeah, it didn't really reduce us too much, but we can't get that one. Okay. So, Kalimvor, we have all but tier 5, and really all I care about is this. Even if I didn't do another favor run, when we left Tomb to go to Waterdeep, I would just get turn back time. And maybe what happens. I don't know that we necessarily need to do another deep favor run. I think we could finish. I mean, we haven't even unlocked Azaka yet. And I think we have the favor. We have the favor with Krull. Specifically with Krull, we have the favor to beat unlock Dragonbait, to beat Dragonbait's variant. We also have enough. I just realized we have enough tokens to buy another Bridge chest pack. I'm really just trying to get that Theodinarax, the golden, or just an epic Theodinarax. I just need Theodinarax. Theodinarax is the epic. Okay, what else can we do? What else can we do? We just opened a bunch of stuff. Blacksmithing contracts. Priv. All of them. All of them. And that one too. Technically we also got some bounty contracts. We're going to hold on to that. If we decide to do a deep push, another deep push in the event to try to open up a tier 2, like the possibility to complete tier 2, I would want these for gold. Or, yeah, for gold generation. Alright. Let you have some of your no, I don't want any other. I want this to be normal. I just wish I'd timed it better so that I'd have a time gate ready to go right now. Because remember, I need somebody in slot 3. I need somebody in slot 3. So if we look at, can we sort by slot? That would be a good idea, huh? Well, that's part of the time gate rework. We need to be able to sort by slot. Yeah. Theodinarax. Theodinarax. It's not gonna. Oh, that's better. What the hell is Dinner X captions? But sure. We got there. Sort of. Sort of. A dinner axe. What Bruno uses as cutlery. Hmm? What you use to chop up the meat after you cook it is a dinner axe. Wrong, Theo. Put some data about my gem farm in Excel, and I'm at an average of 3,170 gems per hour. Kind of anticlimactic. Is it, though? I mean, at least you know where you're at. I don't go that far. I just try to tweak my gem farm so it's smooth and stable, and then I'm like, okay, I'm good with this, and then I move on. Sometimes I will like let it run for a while, and I'll just look at where it, like, how many did I earn in that time period, and go, okay, that's about it. That's about where I'm at. Figure it out by hour, but yeah. That's 70 something thousand a day if you're running 24 hours a day. That's, 74,000 or 70, somewhere around 75,000 gems a day. This hasn't been off in years. What do you clean it while it's still running? That feels like a problem. I have to clean mine at least twice a year. At least twice a year. Which reminds me, I need to go buy more canned air. I think the cans I have are basically on their last legs. I get two so that I can use one, and then when it gets super cold, I can set it down and let it like warm back up, and then use another one. I probably need three for that rotation, because that's always the worst part about canned air. Ah, I'm getting frostbite on my hands. Maybe I should clean it again. Good reminder. Yeah, maybe. Might be a good idea. Maybe. All right, we want to knock back, stun, AoE, multi-hit, and we're good. Yeah. All right. You clean the potato once every couple weeks? Wow. That's too it's too heavy. Mine's I got to take it out front, and it's, it's not light. I mean, I guess I'd be in better shape if I did it every couple weeks. But I'd go through a lot of canned air. A mini vac? No, you don't want anything electrical near it. That's got a charge to it. That could screw things up. Otherwise, I don't even want to, I've got an air compressor. I don't even want to use an air compressor to blow in. Like, I get worried about that. I don't know. That's my anxiety kicking in. So I stick to the canned air. And a lot of mine, I mean, if I took it, I could take mine out probably once a month. I'd probably be fine, and just like shake to clean out the filters, because it's got built-in like filters in places and they get backed up before anything else. But stuff still gets inside that I got to blow out too. So yeah, no, I'm not taking it out back. Nope. Yeah, I don't even wipe down the inside. I should get an anti-static cloth and wipe down stuff, but yeah, Texag. That's why I'm like, I got a compressor. Clean it out real quick, but no. So I can't dare. Canned air. We're gonna have an ad break here shortly. Yeah, there, it just gave me the warning. Just gave me the warning. Why didn't it give me the warning over here? There it is. Lurking Rider going from not even being able to run one instance of Idle Champions well to a new computer with two instances. I don't think they can handle it. I don't think they can handle all of that, Idle Champions. Oh, this ad break's going to be a snack break. Because I've had this bag of chips sitting here the whole time. It's just taunting me. There it is. Ad break. Snack break. Um, I don't know what's up, Lurker Matter. Sometimes the bot catches a sub before anything else does. And sometimes the sub never seems to make it to the Mario system. I don't know. I don't understand why sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Kind of like when I end my stream and sometimes it shows people that followed and subbed and sometimes it doesn't. I need a better program that tracks that stuff. Clearly. Need a little bit of a rework. With all the stream presentation stuff, but that takes a free day with free time. Don't like minor reworks. Not even to my stream stuff. I would much rather do like a major overhaul, but to date, like a major overhaul would need like an artist, and I can never find one of those that has an art style that works for my themes. Or like somebody who can help like cut it, and I would want like some custom designed stuff for channel points and for things on the screen, and that's a lot of money, and I don't even know the right people to pay it to, so that's just never happened. So all we ever get are minor reworks here with things I create, which is never super fantastic. Or things that I buy licenses for, like some of the new emotes we have are just licensed images. So like these three, those were just licensed images that worked. I made Blue Hole though, so You know, I made these. I actually made those. Well, that's the extent of my artistic accomplishments. And I think I still I love the cross swords with the G, but it could look better. It could look better. $13 more gems and we get another gold chest. Another chance at getting full blues on Core and Evergreen. But yeah, I use Stream Elements to try to manage a lot of the alerts and things, and to do the overs, like the right up there, right there, all that chat on the screen, and then things above it and stuff. But it doesn't. Yes, I don't know why it works for some people and not for me. Yeah, some of the other stuff just doesn't work great. So I don't know. Occasionally in my free time, I try to look up other software that can handle all that kind of stuff, and it's just, I've never found something that just makes me super happy. Ultimately, it's just a cost issue. Getting all that done by a pro the way you like must cost a ton. Well, it's not a cost issue. I mean, I've had the money to do it, and I've budgeted the money to do. I've set the money aside for it before. I even had an artist I love start kind of working on designing an overlay for me in their free time, but then they just got way too busy. Like, we didn't do like a contract thing. It was kind of like, which is always going to do a contract thing. Make sure that it's whatever. But, I was going to pay them a lot of money because they were like, I sat down and looked at this, and like, based off like my usual rates, it would be like this much money. And I feel like that's charging you way too much. And I'm like, nah, I'll do that. I'll do that. It was a lot, but I was like, you redo it. Like, they were redoing branding and my overlays, and yeah, I was like, well, I'm in. And they just didn't have the time. They just didn't have the time, so it never finished. But it's finding an artist that either that has an art style or that's an artist and not a bot, right? Like, you try to start asking around, the next thing you know, it's like bots flooding your social media, and like, I have the money. I'd like to throw money at somebody who knows, who is a professional, who knows what they're doing, and can deliver, what it is I'm looking for. Finding that person. Like, so many emotes nowadays on Twitch are very cartoony. I don't necessarily like that. I don't necessarily hate it, but I definitely don't want it to look like everybody else's, right? I want it to look good. I want it to represent well in that small little size, but and I would want animated ones, but I would like to do the whole package. I would like just a whole branding pass, like overlays, emotes, general advertising art, like promotional art type stuff. And just never found it. I never really, no, like, I've never found somebody who's like, that's the thing I do. Let's go. Yeah. And it's weird because I do know artists. I do know artists, but they've got jobs, or the art they make isn't like, they're not usually making emotes for Twitch chat or overlays, right? Like, yeah. Such a weird bug on my gem farms. There's an extra speed effect at the start of the run that I can't account for. What? I don't know, Lediath. I mean, who's in your formation is the first thing we would have to know to start trying to troubleshoot. If you want to car wear tattoo design, I'll ask my sister. I think so. When I was doing the rebrand, when they were working on the rebrand, one of the things they came up with as like the kind of a defining thing was a beard. Like it was this cool artistic beard, and it was great because the idea was it would be, not only is that like kind of a represented thing, but then we were like you could throw it on a shirt, like right up at the top of the shirt, and it's basically you put it on and people walk around with a beard. Like it's kind of like a hey, I got my Garware beard on today. Like, it was just funny. And I was down for it. But yeah, I don't know. What a tattoo. Alright. But yeah, like if I were going to pay an artist to redo my stuff, I would want more of a... I would definitely want to go, dwarven theme.